So the Sens finally break their losing streak with a 6-3 win over the Pittsburgh Penguins. And while Ottawa made things a lot harder on themselves than they had to be later in that third period, a win is a win, and let's see what this does for them psychologically. Alright, lineup notes in this one. Filip Gustavsson starts the net for Ottawa. Shane Pinto came back into the lineup, but he did leave midway through the game. I believe he re-aggravated that shoulder injury. Scott Sabourin comes out of the lineup for Shane Pinto. Eric Brandstrom broke his hand. He's out 6 to 8 weeks, so that opens the door for Jacob Bernard-Docker to make his season debut. There was no scoring in the first period. Gustafsson had to make some big saves. Ottawa killed off a long 5-on-3 for Pittsburgh, a minute 38 of 5-on-3 in fact. We go to the second with the score tied at 0, and 5:21 into the second period, Zach Sanford scores his second of the season, Jacob Bernard-Docker picks up his first ever NHL point, and Thomas Chabot also picks up an assist on that play. Really good play by Sanford. He's cutting through. He gets a shot blocked, I believe, then he gets it back, and he puts it past Casey DeSmith, who, by the way, is in net for Pittsburgh. Then 10:40 into the second period, Michael Del Zotto scores on the power play to get Ottawa up 2-0. Matheson and Tierney get assists. Del Zotto just threw it towards the net. I wasn't sure if Sanford tipped it initially, but no, it is Del Zotto's goal all the way. 27 seconds later, the fourth line for Ottawa comes through, and the Sens continue their onslaught in the second period against Pittsburgh to get up 3-0, as Parker Kelly would bury his first of the season, his first NHL goal with fans in the building. We know he did score one last year in the final game of the season against Toronto. Logan Shaw gets an assist on that play, and Lassie Thompson picks up his first NHL point, much like Jacob Bernard-Docker. Great play by Shaw, too, with 2 Pittsburgh Penguins on him to backhand pass it over to Kelly for him to bury it into the open net. Then Ottawa would get another power play, and with 2:11 left in the second period, Tim Stützle finally gets his first goal of the season. It's been a long time coming. Batherson took a shot. It was blocked. It comes back to Stützle, or it comes to him off the block shot, and he buries it past Casey DeSmith to make it 4-0 Ottawa at this point. Chabot would also pick up an assist on that goal, too. And then with 9:40 left in the third period, Tyler Ennis, he's running out of real estate. He was kind of on a partial breakaway. He passes it over to Drake Batherson. Batherson goes forehand, backhand for a beautiful goal to make it 5-0 Ottawa. Del Zotto picks up an assist on that play, and Drake Batherson scores his 6th of the season. Hence the title of this video. Batherson and Tkachuk, they should really trade salaries, honestly. Drake Batherson looks much more like an over $8 million player than Brady Tkachuk. And then 11:49 into the third period, this is where things start to get kind of rocky for Ottawa. Kasperi Kapanen scores his 4th of the season to break the shutout bid for Gustafsson. Friedman and Rodriguez pick up assists on that goal. It just seems like Ottawa can't get Filip Gustavsson a shutout. I believe he came close a time or two last year, going into the later stages of a third period, and still holding the opponent to 0 goals, but then they have to give one up. 12:55 into the third, Evan Rodriguez scores on a slap shot assisted by Kasperi Kapanen. Then with 4:03 left, Rodriguez scores again to get his 6th of the season, his 2nd of the game. Letang and Gensel get assists on that goal. And then Pittsburgh with the goalie pulled, lots of pressure. Ottawa did a pretty good job after that third goal, though, to keeping Pittsburgh to the outside. And, even though the Penguins, like I said, a lot of zone time, they had the goalie pulled, they had the extra attacker, they couldn't get a whole lot going after that third goal. And then with 51 seconds to go, Drake Batherson scores his 2nd of the game into the empty net to finally officially put the game away and to give the Sens a breath of fresh air that they're finally going to win a game. Brady Tkachuk and Josh Norris pick up assists on the empty net goal. And the final seconds tick off the clock, and Ottawa wins 6-3 over Pittsburgh. And boy, does it feel nice to finally say that. Drake Batherson now has 16 points. And I want to touch on that Batherson, Norris, Tkachuk line. For all of those, I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again. For all of those who have been saying that Brady Tkachuk is the guy who drives that line, no, I totally disagree with that. It's Drake Batherson, in my opinion. Then I think it's Josh Norris. Then it's Brady Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk is definitely the beneficiary of playing with those two guys, not the other way around. Judging by the point totals of the 3 players, I don't even think that's debatable at this point. It's a quick turnaround for Ottawa as they face the Calgary Flames at 5 o'clock tonight. So speaking of Brady Tkachuk, he will be facing off against his brother Matthew and looking to get some bragging rights over him. So those are my thoughts on the game. Please let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Also, please like and subscribe and share this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.